Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel with Love Savannah. I'm Savannah and today we are doing a fun little experiment, if you will. I'm going to be taking the same baskets of clothes, like the same containers of clothes, to multiple different Plato's closets to see if they will buy different stuff and kind of just to see how much I can get rid of. If you saw in my most recent chatty vlog, I was talking about selling my clothes towards the end of the video. And essentially I've been selling my clothes on Vinted and Poshmark on and off for quite a number of years. And it's really great and I've actually sold quite a lot. Like I'll put the numbers up on the screen of what I sold just in like June and July of this year because it's been pretty good. Like I've had a lot of volume, but I will say that I always just feel like I have so many clothes and it's hard to get rid of them. So I decided recently to mess up my whole system and just kind of get everything together. I leaned more towards like the summer clothes and spring clothes and then a little bit of fall. So I did take out like the heavy winter stuff since it is the end of July right now. I'm located in Charlotte, North Carolina, so we're fortunate to have multiple of these around. And honestly, I didn't get the video idea for this until this morning because yesterday I did take these clothes, two of the big clear containers that I took in. I had one dress and then I had like another big like H&M bag that had shoes in it. And honestly, I came home with the stuff and I just figured, oh, okay, I'll take it back upstairs. And I was like, no, let me try some of the other ones because one person looks through your items. So I figure if I go to different locations, that will be multiple people looking through the items. They'll take different things. Plus like different areas of a city tend to want different clothes. So I just want to see how much I can get rid of because I love selling on Vinted and Poshmark, but it's a lot of work. So I'm going to take some of these things, see how much I can get rid of. So yesterday I went to the location in Huntersville and they took, I think about 13 items of mine and they gave me $50.41, which I was very pleased with because honestly, nothing that I gave them, like it was nice stuff, but nothing I gave them I'm going to miss. So I'm like, this is amazing. And they were actually going to give me $85. Let me show you this. Okay, so there's this Kate Spade purse that I have. It's honestly in like perfect condition. Here's the inside of it. It snaps closed and then it's a book bag as well. They were gonna give me $35 for that. It's actually my mom's and I just felt like I could do better than that because it's really in pristine condition. They do, I don't remember what their exact thing is, so don't quote me on this, but it's like, I think it's like 50 to 70% of retail value is what they will price it at. And then they give you 20 to 30% of that. So they do give you pretty low. So I feel like if you have just like basic clothing items and things, it's perfectly fine to take them there. But if you have like really expensive, nice, like luxury items, I feel like you can do better just like selling them outright. So anyways, I took the purse home, but I let them keep the rest of like the other 12 items and I got $50.41. Then one of the girls there actually wanted to buy this like hairbrush straightener thing that I had. And so she gave me $20 for that. So I walked out of there with $70.41, which I'm really happy with because just to get this stuff out of my house is phenomenal. I will say I'm always shocked at what they take. Like they took a new Fashion Nova dress, like new with tags. They took a pair of Victoria's Secret pink, like crop leggings. They took like this one tank top from Target that I got that's like nice, but I mean, I only paid like $10 for it. So I'm like, I'm just shocked at some of the things they took versus some of the things I have. So let me show you some of the things I have that I think are like nicer and we'll see what they end up taking when we go. My first tip if you're taking clothes to Plato's Closet or any other consignment shop rather, is to make sure that everything's folded nicely. So I try to fold things nicely and I put them back in categories. I will say they don't return it that way. So that's why I'm doing this again. And I don't want to waste too much time on this because it's not like I'm getting a ton of money, but I feel like if you take everything in, it's in garbage bags, it's wrinkled up, it's all out of order, it's crumpled, they're going to be less likely to take it because they're just going to feel like it's not as nice. So I did kind of want to get myself like a little bit put together today, which I wanted to do anyways, but I wanted to look nice so that I'm going in and it's like I have nice clothes, and then I wanted to get the clothes together in a presentable fashion. So let me show you a couple things real quick. I have these raspberry Nike dry fit crop leggings. They have a little pocket on the inside. I have this little Adidas crop, which is really nice and really trendy. I have this little bullhead skirt that I think is just precious. I have this altered state dress that I think is stunning. It is so pretty. It's blue, it's floral, it's long, and then in the front there's this like twist tie detail. Like things like that, I'm just really shocked that they're not taking because it's in season, it's a great brand. So I'm like, I don't know, just some of the things they choose over some of the other things is confusing to me. This is a new with tags Lulu's dress. This one is like gold. It's like kind of like a tea party sort of dress. I understand why they didn't take this one because it's more of like a special event kind of dress. Like you'd have to have somewhere to actually wear that, but I do think it's really nice. So basically I just have a ton of stuff from like Victoria's Secret Pink, Altered State, Lulu's. There's just a lot, okay? Like I had these Vans that are like tie. These are like my sister's, and the backs, like I don't even know if she ever wore these, and they didn't take them, so like that I'm shocked about. I do know if there's visible stains, visible like dirty marks or things like that, they won't take them. So even if you have a really nice pair of shoes and they're like kind of dirty at the bottoms, they won't take them. So things to keep in mind. It's like to not waste your time with, but I'm really excited. I'm gonna take it to a location in Charlotte. I have to finish getting all this put together, get in my car and drive there. All right, I have successfully dropped my clothes off at our first location. I took them to the Platos closet in South Boulevard in Charlotte. If you're familiar with Charlotte at all, it's definitely not the nicest area of Charlotte. Even just looking at the clothes that were in there today versus where I was yesterday in Huntersville, the clothes are very different. The areas are very different. So it may mean like just different kind of clothes are bought. So I'm hopeful. They said I have a whole 2 hours to wait. So I actually have a vlog that I need to edit. I drove myself 13 minutes away. I'm still in South Boulevard, but I'm at a place called Madison Perk Coffee Bar. I believe it's new here. So I'm gonna sit in there, get myself a coffee, maybe a little snack or something, and then try to get as much of my vlog edited as possible. They'll send me a text when my clothes are ready, and then I'll go pick them up. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to make it to another Plato's closet after this, so I'll have to like do some research in there too and see what I can do, but wish me luck. I'll keep you updated. I really hope this little experiment is worth it. I drove 21 minutes to get to this Plato's closet, so I'm hoping that they buy some things. Hello, it has been over 3 hours since we spoke, so I went to the coffee shop. I got a decaf iced caramel latte with almond milk, and it was really good. And I got a little, like, they were like clean, kind of like oat bites, like they were really good. So I sat there and I edited my vlog for a while. They said 2 hours, but it was coming on 3 and I was like 13 minutes away. So I just decided to drive back over. You see, I'm here now. I'm really glad I did this because as I was pulling in, I got the text that my clothes are ready. So I'm gonna go in. I'm a little nervous, fingers crossed. I really hope I can come out with just a little bit more money because I know that I didn't completely waste time because I was able to go to a coffee shop and do some editing and things, but just like driving here and waiting that long, I just hope that it was a little bit worth it. So it's late now. It's like 4 o'clock. So I don't think we're going to be able to head to another one today, but we'll see.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess.
I am pleasantly surprised. So I just got everything into my car. I made $62.05 and that was on 15 different items. So they took a lot of the items that I was really kind of like, why didn't they take before? So the Vans, there was another really cute pair of floral shoes that were like barely used. Altered State dress that I showed you, a brand new pair of earrings that were really pretty, a lime green pink zip up, a pair of J. Crew pants that I've never worn, some really cute workout tanks. One says muscles and mascara, one says like running to the fridge, a red tank top that I wore on the 4th of July in my camper video. So yeah, they took a pretty good amount of things and I'm very happy with that. It's after 4 o'clock, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it to another one. They're all same day service and like because it's rush hour and everything, it takes like at least 30 minutes to get to the next one. So I think I'm just gonna leave it all in my car and then come out again tomorrow and see if I can make it any more, because if I keep doing this, like, this is awesome because this is all stuff that I don't have to list, or if I do have it listed already, then I can just take it off and I don't have to wait. So I'm so happy. So thanks everyone for coming along with me. I would definitely say this is worth it if you have different ones in your area and you're really wanting to get rid of your clothes. This is a quick way to make some cash for those clothes that you have. So I'm very impressed. Boy, do I have updates for you. It is the next day. It is Saturday and I'm at a new location. I'm in Gastonia. Today I called before I came just to make sure they're buying, and they said they were, and they said they're focused more on fall right now. So I went upstairs, I grabbed all my fall stuff because I didn't have that down there. I added it all in. I like cleaned everything up. I folded everything again and I went through my closet and I got so much out. Like I have now 3 huge full containers, like way more than I took to the other stores. Getting them in was a challenge. I'm by myself today, so, and I was yesterday too. So getting them in was a challenge. I got them in though, and I dropped them off, and then I went to a Starbucks that was 4 minutes away, and I literally just had time to like suck down my drink and do like 2 seconds of editing and send my mom some links that she wanted for water bottles. And then literally they texted me and said that they were done. So I was probably only gone for like 20 minutes. That kind of makes me nervous because I feel like I took in so much and they went through it so quick. I'm kind of like, oh, what if they didn't take anything? So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna see, fingers crossed. And yeah, let's go see if we can make that third buy a good one. I'm back and I got $57.38 for 10 items. I'm super, super happy with that. I will say I'm happy too because the containers were lighter, definitely lighter. I know I went a little bit crazy because as soon as they said fall, I got like, I have like a winter coat in there. So I know I went a little bit overboard, but I can either just like bring that stuff back later on when it's like actually fall or whatever, but I don't think it really hurts. So I was gonna go to another location. There's like 3 more that are in Charlotte or like surrounding areas of Charlotte, but they're all 50 minutes from here, and like that's not gonna happen. That's not worth the $50 that I will get. So I'm gonna go home, but I think I'm gonna continue this, and I'm going to go to the other locations from my house a different day and see what I can do. So I mean, I'm already like well over $100, so I'm really excited, and I've gotten rid of so many things, which just really helps clear out my closet, clear out my mind. So I've said it before, but I'll say it again. This definitely works if you have multiple Plato's locations. You're already doing the hard work of getting the bags together and stuff. You might as well go to multiple. Morning, everybody, back again for day 4, our 4th Plato's closet. You may call this obsessive. This kind of is, but I just added everything up and I've made $190.13 from clothes that I literally don't want. And I've gotten rid of so much, which creates a lot of space and gets rid of clutter, which I love. So I just want to keep going and kind of see how much I can get rid of. So I actually went through my stuff again and I got even more to get rid of. So I'm going to take it in. I think that some of this is really good. So really hoping to get at least $50 in here again. Let's see what we can do. I'm really excited. So we're in the university location today and it is 11:40 on a Sunday. They just opened at 11. So I wanted to catch it earlier before the crowds. Hey there, so it looks like the whole entire process took about 2 hours this time. I went to a nearby Starbucks and it was actually very nice in there. I was like super in the groove. I got a full video done and posted and uploaded, the one I've been working on all week. It's a huge Amazon Prime Day 2022, Target Deal Days, and a thrift haul. So since it's related to this video, I'm just telling you about it. I will link it up in the cards in case you want to click on that and watch it as well, and in the description box below. So anyways, I'm gonna go in for my 4th Plato's Closet visit and see how much money I get. Wish me luck, everybody. All right, everybody, I'm back. That wasn't terrible, but it was my lowest total amount at a store. I got $44.63 for 11 different items. They took an Under Armour hoodie, an American Eagle crop flannel. They took a pair of Nike crop leggings and a pair of pink leggings. They took a Halloween costume, a black crop top. So yeah, those are just some of the things that they took. I got $44.63. So the good news is I did break my $200 threshold. So after 4, I've made over $200. And it's interesting because at each place I have been adding new things, but sometimes they take newer things, sometimes they take older ones. There are definitely a few things in there I'm shocked that they didn't take, some like really pretty dresses, but they are definitely pretty like springy and summery, and it is like tomorrow's August 1st. So I understand that they may be kind of more into the fall. It just kind of depends, especially this location. It's university, so they're probably really focused on like back to school versus like summer. So I'm trying to decide if I want to go to another location today. The Matthews location is about 30 minutes away. So I'm going to check at that. I'm going to call and see because these locations close today at 6 versus 9. So I'm going to see if they'll be open and kind of like decide if I think that's worth it or not. I mean, it's been really nice so far because I've been very productive while waiting for these places. So I'm like getting things done that I would be getting done anyways, but like making money. So it's cool. So we'll see. I do have some other things I need to do today on the computer. So it would work if I did this. I would just have to get another drink, which I don't really mind. I took it in and then I headed to a different Starbucks and I sat in there and worked on some things for a little while, probably an hour to 2 hours. I would say that that's the standard. Is like, if you're gonna drop clothes off at Plato's Closet, expect to wait at least an hour to 2 hours. I had that one day where they were super, super quick, but that's about it. A lot of these are in shopping plazas though, so if you wanna go shopping or anything nearby, or if you just have like other errands you can run, go get food, go get a coffee like I did, I think it works out really, really, really well. So the verdict is that they took 12 of my items and they gave me $43.89, which I'm definitely happy with because they took some of the items that weren't like I guess, as nice. Like, they were very nice items, but maybe like not in as good of condition, or I just kind of didn't care as bad as much. They took a pair of like black Guess shorts that were like a really comfy material. They took a pair of jeans. They took this crop top that the last one didn't take that I put in today. They took an American Eagle long sleeve. It was like a black tie-dye. They took this pair of Adidas like Spanx shorts. They took a little hat that I had. They took 12 items total. So today I made over $80. I'm super, super happy with that. Like, there's still other locations I could take it to. Honestly, at this point, I'm gonna take the items home, look through and see what I have. At this point, I definitely have a better understanding of what they take and what they don't, and like some tips and things. So I'm just gonna look through. I may decide to rewash it all, list some things, donate some things. I'm not really sure. If I decide this is my last stop, I'll close off the video, but I still have a little bit in me, I think. I just have to see if there's enough good stuff in there that I think I could go somewhere else. So I will catch you guys then. I love you. Hi everyone. So it has been about 2 weeks since I spoke to you last. I haven't gone to any more Plato's closets or anything like that, but today is the day before my birthday. I'm going to head out and I'm going to take my clothes to Clothes Mentor. So if you're in the Charlotte area, it's in the Arboretum. Clothes Mentor is a little bit more like upscale, I suppose, than a Plato's closet. They don't take fast fashion brands, and I honestly think this may work out really well in my favor because a lot of the stuff that wasn't being taken was a lot of my like really good work clothes. And I think it's just because it doesn't really align with what Plato's closet is going for. So Clothes Mentor has a very specific list of brands that they'll take. So I went through everything and I really stuck to that. I have everything in piles by brand. So I'll show you what everything is as I pack it. And for the most part, if it wasn't on that list, I just like didn't add it. They don't take American Eagle. They don't take like Victoria's Secret or Pink. They don't take Altered State. Now, I am going to take some Altered State and Lulu stuff, just a little bit. So that's this. I have a brand new Lulu's dress with tags. I have some Altered State items. And then I have like these little Altered State earrings. And I don't know, I'm just gonna try. I'm just gonna like stick them in the bottom. They have a 1 container limit right now, so I'm just gonna use this. So we'll pack this in first. All right, then next I take the limited. I just have 1 sweater from there. White House Black Market, just 1 little work tank. They take Old Navy. I have some work pants. I have a dress, actually 4 dresses, and then I have 2 of the activewear items. And then of course, Loft. We have a lot in here. We have some sweaters, some dresses, and some tops. Again, of course, the express pile is pretty high. So this is like a nice sweater, a skirt, and then work tops. And then some Banana Republic. I actually wore this dress on my 2nd anniversary. And then I have 2 work pants. Then we have some J. Crew. We have a dress and a skirt, and then we have some athletic wear. One of these is a pair of men's basketball shorts that are Adidas. I don't know if they take men's or not, but it didn't say they don't, so we'll see. And then these 2 are Adidas. This is Nike. They don't take Under Armour, but I think that's surprising. This is like, I wore this once, so I'm just gonna put it in and see. Like, the worst they're gonna do is not take it. And then I'm gonna try again with this Kate Spade bag. I took it to Plato's Closet for like the first 2, but they just weren't giving me much for it. They were giving me like $20, and it's like in perfect condition. Like, it's really nice. So this is actually my mom's, and I wanted to get a decent amount of money out of it for her. Like, maybe if it was mine, I would get rid of it, but like, she doesn't care. It's just me that cares. So I'd like to get her like a decent amount of money for it. So I'm gonna throw this in there. And then I have a pair of Lucky brand heels. And then the only other thing I have is a pair of cute little floral Vans. So I'm just gonna like clean those up a little bit and then I'll throw them in. I have these, they're Converse. I'm gonna throw them in. Like, they don't say they take Converse, but again, what's it gonna hurt? I have room in the box. So I'm gonna drop this off and then I'm gonna go like collect some of my birthday gifts while I wait. But let's go. I'm excited to see what I can get.
When I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling.
I just took my clothes into Clothes Mentor, and I do want to clarify that I know I said that they only take specific brands, but in there, based on seeing everything, it looks like they take everything. But they do have that 1 container limit, so I think what I picked is good. I could have probably stuffed a little more in there, but the process seems pretty much the exact same as Plato's Closet. They did say that I can come back at 1:30, so that's an hour from now. They said that they price at 70% of retail value, and then you get like 20% of that. I mean, that's pretty low. I was just looking because like the Kate Spade purse, I looked at like one of the ones that they had listed that was similar. They priced it at $75, so 20% of that is $15. So like $15 for a Kate Spade purse, like you could do much better selling on Poshmark or Vinted. But again, I'll let you know like what sells and how much I get and everything in an hour, so hopefully I have good news to share. I'm cracking myself up because I keep filming from the back of my car today. So I did extremely well in there. I sold a lot of stuff. Like they use hamper baskets and there was like a big hamper basket full. So I went in and they wanted to offer me $91.20, but they were taking the Kate Spade. And so I asked how much the Kate Spade was again, and they were only going to give me $18 for that. So I just didn't find that worth it. So I took that out. That means I made $70.50. So I was very pleased with that. I think that's really good. That's more than I think I've made at any of the Plato's closets. And I only took in the one container, but it was like really all work stuff. But I did really well. But when I walked out to the car, I saw that they actually gave me $90.50. So I went back in and told them they gave me $20 too much, and then they took it back. So that's good. $70.50. I'm really happy with it. It was much easier to carry the container back out afterwards because it was so much lighter. So yeah, like I don't want to stop. I want to keep going. I think I'm gonna have to go to a Plato's closet. Not today, I have some things I need to do, but I think I need to go home and like get the rest of the stuff, get it back put together. I almost wonder if I would have brought that other stuff that wasn't listed on the brand. So Victoria's Secret Pink, like I definitely saw that in there. American Eagle, I'm sure they would have taken. I wonder if they would have bought it. I don't know, but this was a success. Hi friends, I am back at the Plato's closet in Huntersville. This is the first place that I came to, and I have added a lot of stuff since then and kind of learned some things. So I just wanted to see if I could get rid of anything else just because I am up here already. And it's been probably 2 months since I sold here before, so it's like completely acceptable to do so. I called this morning and they said they were accepting all seasons, so I put a little bit of everything in there. I did only send 1 container, whereas when I was in here before, I sent 3. So I just went through everything. I dropped it off. They said it'll be like 30 minutes to an hour. It's very not busy in there because it's 5 p.m. on a Tuesday. One thing I did this time that I have never done before, but was one of the tips in the video that I looked at, is that inside a lot of the clothing, there's a tag that says the date, and they are not allowed to purchase anything if it says that it's 3 years or more. And so I decided to go through and actually look, and some of the things that were like in perfect condition and really nice and still trendy had the tags, and it would say more than 3 years. So I figured I would just give that a go. So I have some stuff like sitting beside me that didn't fit in that bin. I was literally like, 1 bin, there's definitely more at home, but I just want to see if I can get anything. So I have some food and some things that I can do while I'm waiting. So cross your fingers. I would love to be able to get rid of some of this. It's a lot of business clothes still, a lot of nice summer stuff. There's like one really nice winter jacket. There's like a real like disco cowgirl kind of pair of little booties in there. So yeah, we'll see what we can get rid of, and I will talk to you soon. That was almost exactly an hour, and every single time I've done this, it has been worth it. I'm so pleased. So out of the container, they only took 8 items, but I got $40.20 for them, which means I probably got like the most per item than possibly ever. I haven't really calculated it out every time, but like they did take those booties that I was saying about. They took a Victoria's Secret pink little like tank top, the one that says planking for pizza. They took a pair of pants that were probably like J. Crew, Banana Republic. They took a pair of fleece-lined leggings from Victoria's Secret Pink. So yeah, I am very pleased with that, especially because I already had to be here for an appointment, and then I just went and got 2 of my birthday rewards. So worth it. I got to like walk around a little bit. It was great. So I will be heading home now. But one thing that I learned from this is she said that they have a sister store called Style Encore, and she said that if I take my clothes there, that they would have taken almost exactly everything, that they just take different stuff there than they take here. So I looked, and there is a location. So I think I should just get everything else and take it there and see what happens. But I just am so glad that I'm doing this experiment, because I would have just stopped after one Plato's closet and like, look how much money I've made. I'm like well into the 300s, I would say, and I'm just very pleased with everything. So this is definitely the way to go if you're going to list your clothes and like you have a lot of just like a big volume of things and it's just going to take a really long time, is to just drop it off a couple different places, run the errands you would run anyways, whether you like go for a walk or go to a coffee shop and get some work done, or just meet a friend or go get food or something. Like, it's really worth it to do it this way, in my opinion. I'm home now, and I just wanted to address the tags that I cut off with the dates. So real quick, they took some of the things that I cut like the date tags off of, but not all of them. So I think it does help. I think like if they check and it's like automatically older than 3 years, they'll just get rid of it, versus like if they look at an item, it's really nice, and then they check and there's no tag, they may take it. So that was the case with a couple of the items that I took. So I don't think it's a bad idea to cut some of those out. It's not something that I think is like really bad to do either, because everywhere pretty much that I've found these tags, they're like the ones with like the scissor lines anyways, like meant for you to cut them all. Hello friends, back again with another day of trying to style my clothes and get as many of them gone as possible. I have the 2 clear totes left and there are no shoes in there. It's a variety of different styles. So we are trying what the girl told us at the last Plato's Closet. She said to try Style Encore, and the only one around was in Mooresville, North Carolina, so that's where we are today. There's actually a Style Encore and a Plato's Closet here. So on the way here, I called both Plato's Closet and Style Encore. They're both actively buying right now, but Plato's Closet said they have a lot of inventory, so they're being very, very selective. Now, as we know, this same stuff has been circled through a few Plato's Closets, and every time they do take more items, but the having a lot of inventory and being selective kind of made me a little bit nervous. So there was only one person in front of me, but they were already looking through their items, so she said it would only be about 45 minutes. I don't know if they're going to text me. They didn't do the same thing as Clothes Mentor and Plato's Closet did where they sent me like a text or anything, but she said 45 minutes. So what I'm going to do is, still collecting my birthday gifts, I'm going to run to Ulta. I only have a couple more days left in the month, so I want to try to get my gift. I don't even know what it is, so that'll be interesting to see. I always get nervous when I drop off my stuff, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm feeling good about this one. It's a total new place. I did walk around a little bit, and it seems like they could be taking some of the things that are in there.
So hard to find, these seem impossible to...
Some updates. We didn't do super well at Style Encore, unfortunately. I mean, I'm still pleased because we did sell more. So 9 items, which is good. That's 9 items out of my house. I love that. They gave me $22.40. So that wasn't a very good payout, I suppose, for 9 items, but again, just happy to have everything gone, so I accepted it. I moved on to Plato's Closet. I definitely have a lot left and wanted to try. I think it's just worth it to try. The wait time, it said 10 to 20 minutes, which is never the case, and there was one person in front of me, and the guy did say it'll probably take longer. Also, Ulta didn't have my birthday gift. They just didn't have any in stock, so that kind of stinks, but we're gonna go to Starbucks. Hopefully we'll do well here, and then we will wrap up the vlog because I am done with taking this basket of items. I feel like this can't be a good sign. I made it to Starbucks, which was only 4 minutes away, ordered my drink, and my drink wasn't even out yet, and my buy was done. Here we go. I'm back home now, and they only took 4 items and gave me $11. So that is how we know that we are done with this set of baskets, at least for now. They did say that I had a lot of winter items and that I should come back towards the end of September, and then they would be taking more. They said that they still had a lot of inventory from last year for the winter, so they wanted to go through that first. In conclusion, I just want to say that if you have a bunch of clothes sitting around like I did, tons of it, and you're kind of overwhelmed by not really feeling like some of it is ready to donate, but then also not wanting or having the time to list it all, I would definitely check out some of these stores. I know that people have mixed reviews and that you can go and take a bunch of stuff and have experiences kind of like this last one where they only take a few items and give you a little bit. For example, that Kate Spade purse, that was really nice, and they were trying to give me only $20 for it. So I know that that happens, but as you can see, I took this stuff and I had so much gone and I got so much money out of it, and I honestly feel very pleased because, like I said, I matched up where I was and things that I already had to do, and I kind of matched them up together. So I got work done, I went and ran some errands and things like that, and I think that's the way to do it. If you're already planning on shopping, a lot of these things are in shopping centers. There's ones a lot of times near Walmarts or just other fun shopping places like Home Goods, TJ Maxx. It's a great idea to just take the stuff, drop it off, go do the stuff you'd already be doing anyways, and pick it up. See if you can get a little bit of money out of it. That's my recommendation. So I definitely learned a lot going to all of these different locations and all of these different places over the last couple of weeks. So if you would like me to do a video with my tips for selling at these places, I would be happy to do so. Just let me know in the comments below. Thank you all for coming along this journey with me. This turned into a way more expansive experiment than I expected it to be, and I'm just extremely happy with the results. Overall, I think I understand why this stuff didn't go and why it didn't sell, and I think a lot of it's because it's either very, very summery or it's more on the winter end. It's not really in that transition time that we're at. But anyways, I will be listing some of this stuff on my Poshmark, on my Vinted, so check those out if you are interested. And whatever I don't donate from this bunch, I will be heavily discounting. So that's another thing to keep in mind. But I love you all. Make sure you subscribe and stick around, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Brandon. Where you only get where they only take a few items and then they give you a really little, where they only take Brandon!